Okay, guys, this will be harder, but we're talking with Yanchi that we would answer your question, what you asked us, but Yanchi, he decided he's not gonna talk, and I should do it because he was sniffing a lot. Yes. So let's check your questions. How many times did you hear, "Are we there yet?" So many times. Like, I cannot really count how many times, but what was still really nice, the kids, most of the time, they were like really in present. They were checking what is around, and even though they asked us this question, they were still happy from the moment. What did the kids learn from the trip? I'm not sure really like what exactly. Maybe that I cannot translate this one, that the skin of the one special tree helps for the starting of fire. You know, those white tree with the black things. Yeah, so use that and you can start fire even if there is wet wood outside. So that was what they really learned, but I hope that maybe in the future they just get something from this experience, and maybe that for the big thing you need to do a lot of little steps, and maybe that people are good because we are hosted by so many people and they were really nice to us. So I would be really happy if they learned this one, that how to treat people, and to really know that the most of the people, they are really, really nice. What was the hardest part about coming home? Mess and a huge amount of things. And yeah, like before we were able to pack in 2 panniers, and now in our apartment I have this feeling that everything is falling on us and that we would not pack our things in like 2 big trucks. So I just feel that I want to throw away so many stuff and to kind of breathe again. And then there is another very important thing which is connected with traveling, and doesn't matter if you are hiking on or if you are on bike, but when you are on trip, your life is simple. It's that like your goals for that day is that you need to find a place to sleep, maybe to meet some nice people, to walk or bike a little bit, and kind of the life is just easy and nice, and every night you can tell to yourself that, oh cool, I've done everything, and it just makes you happy. And then when we came back again, there are just like bigger plans, like, okay, I want to sort out things, I want to paint our apartment, and it just needs time. So I'm going to sleep or into my bed and I still know I didn't finish the task I wanted to do, or I didn't reach my goals. So this is for me like the biggest difference, that I'm missing my easy life when I'm traveling. How many times did you almost give up, and under which circumstances? Like once when we were in Low Tatras, it was very bad weather, and actually Low Tatras is really like mountain hiking, and it was just too much. It was too much for our trailers. It was hard. We had bad weather. There were big rocks, and we just felt that, okay, this is already like, this is too much. This is over what we can do, or what we should do with like our small kids. So we decided that we don't want to continue like this part, this very hilly and like rocky part, and that it would be better to kind of go around or to skip this area. So it was not really about quitting, but it was about that we just felt that we don't want to continue. And then I think that what was really hard, or those were the moments when it was, for example, too hot outside, that we were just overheated, like our blood was boiled, and we were bad to each other, and we were bad to kids. But I don't think so that we really wanted to quit up. It was just really hard to stay with each other or just with ourselves. And ponorková choroba. If we were fed up from each other, I think that's just good connection with the previous one, that if we felt bad because of some different circumstances, like hot or like wind or something, then we were bad to each other. But it was not that we just couldn't stand each other anymore. How many times we were wet because of the rain? It was 12 times. And when there was really, really heavy rain, we were just not continuing. We just cover ourselves with the rainy coat, and we just wait till it went away. But if the rain was longer, then we dress up into those rainy clothes, and we continued to the closest shelter. Yeah, but we were really lucky, and most of the time the shelter was in 15 minutes or something. So then we were waited for the better weather, or we just finished there. And how many how many posts did I wrote to Facebook? Many, but I'm really sorry I was not able to do it in English. It was for me, it was really hard to do it in Slovak, even before we went to sleep, because I was tired. So really sorry, but Slovak was enough. I hope that maybe a translation of Facebook was quite okay. How many toilet papers we spent? This is maybe funny, but we were using water for cleaning, so we had a bottle with some kind of pipe on the top, and we were just using it. So we used half of the toilet paper for 5 people in 2 months, which is, I think, quite nice, ecological. What we were eating, most of the time, for the breakfast it was muesli, and for the lunch it was bread with pate, and for the dinner it was some kind of soup from instant soup, which is the powder, and we always added pasta or little red lentils, because they are very easy made, and or just pasta with some sauce. So these 3 types of food. What did we find and what we lost? We found many nice stones, because here in Slovakia during last year people started to paint some pictures on the rocks, and they just leave it anywhere. So the kids, they found many of those, and we lost so many cars, real, those little little cars. So they are somewhere on the red mark or trail. And we lost one jacket, t-shirt, and probably this one. Okay, the celebrity, it's just Slovak. Can we still eat pate or those soups in the powder. Actually, yes, we can. And our kids, during the last dinner, what we had on the trip, they were asking like, "Mom, please, and when we come home, can we have again like this very tasty soup what we have here on the trip?" So yeah, they just can eat really a lot. And the most singing song, yeah, there were some like really silly Slovak songs, and nothing special. Yes, so, and yeah, there is some funny picture, funny story about the, how to say nice shit, poop, yeah, poop. Yeah, so just like once Janko, he was really making fun of his younger brother, that he's like, I don't know, like poopy guy or something like that. And in this day, he felt to his own shit. So actually, karma, yeah, the destination went back to him because he was making fun of something, somebody else. Yes, so these were answers. I hope there was also answer to your questions. And if you have more, you can write us. We are even thinking about making some podcasts, and maybe Anchi will be there also talking, not just me. And yeah, and we were not really using English for the last 2 months, so sorry for any grammar mistakes, and yeah, and that. And thank you.